illegal to do something that is called delegitimizing the state, right? So if you are deemed to be delegitimizing the state in your writing or your production of artwork or what have you, this is an illegal act that can be prosecuted now. And the point that I made when this new law was rolled out is that I'm a political satirist. A lot of my friends are journalists, right? When the government is misbehaving, it is our job. It is literally our job to delegitimize the state. It's literally our job description. I think an important point, especially for your audience, you've gone through a lot, and folks have just gone through a lot in the courts and up to the Supreme Court and what have you, and trying to demonstrate how the government was working through the social media companies. When one of these entities sees something that they don't like, they contact the social media companies and they say, censor this. And it gets censored. And obviously, in my case, they contact the criminal authorities and say, prosecute this guy.
I mean, if I were in Germany, I would have been prosecuted like you, I suspect.
Yeah, and people might be familiar with the NetzDG Act or the DSA, the Digital Securities Act, Security Act that was rolled out here in Europe. It also affects what people see in the United States. According to the DSA, is Digital Security Act. According to this, basically, the European authorities have broad power to determine that some piece of speech is illegal.
What was it like to be an unvaccinated German in 2021?
It was to be a pariah. Jay, I don't know where to start. There's so much. I mean, first of all, the propaganda and the demonization, the entire culture industry and media cranked up. And just the message was just pumped out that, if you don't get vaccinated, you're an idiot. You're dangerous. You're, probably a far right extremist and an anti-Semite. And, we were just demonized in the worst possible way. And I'm talking about by every element of the mainstream media, by government officials, by cultural figures.
It looked to me like a caste system, right? You're now the new untouchable. With the central plank of that ideology is that there's that you're unclean. And the shocking thing was that the evidence, the scientific evidence, was very, very clearly saying that there was no clear distinction of clean and unclean. Suppose you'd had COVID before and recovered, you probably were less of a danger to other people that were vaccinated than like someone who's vaccinated and never had COVID. Right, you were less of a danger to spreading the disease, and of course, the vaccine itself waned in efficacy against disease prevention very rapidly after you got it. Within a short amount of months, it had never been tested to see if it prevented disease transmission of disease in the randomized trials. And so the entire thing was an act of bigotry.